We're going to begin this flow in a basic shin box. One shin parallel to your hips in front, the other shin perpendicular to the front shin. This is a basic movement, but even your basics, or especially your basics, require that you spend time getting comfortable with them and exploring the finer details of them. So here we're just getting comfortable switching side to side. As your proficiency increases, so will your speed. And as you get better, you'll also notice that you'll be able to bring your feet and knees across without lifting them as high. Now we're taking a look at the hip mobility required to get the most out of this movement. You eventually want to try to have both sits bones evenly weighted into the ground. You'll usually notice one butt cheek wanting to remain higher than the next. Screwing into the ground is important. It teaches you how to correctly press away from the ground using your structure. By spiraling in and away from the ground, you'll be able to use less muscular force than if you were able to just bend your elbow as if you were doing a bench press. So we uncoil the arm and then coil on the way down. Then you just pair it with the Shinbox. Hand down, coil the arm. We roll over to switch our Shinbox, uncoil the arm to come up. Recoil, lay down, switch sides, uncoil, pop up. And just like the previous movement, you will increase your speed along with your proficiency. Swinging the leg back is the next part of this movement flow. At first, just focus on getting your legs straight and having one leg follow the next. Once you've got the hang of that, we're going to lift the hips as you swing your legs around. If you have a hard time lifting your hips, you'll want to spend some time practicing this pattern or strengthening this pattern. It could be a few minutes, it could be a few weeks. Go at whatever pace works for you. So we coil our arm, roll back, hips up as you kick across, sit up. Recoil, kick around. You want to imagine like your toes are drawing a circle over the ceiling above you, or into the ceiling that's above you. Speed up as you improve, and we'll move on to the next detail here in a second. So here we will grease up the hips a little bit before re-attempting the full movement. The hand goes down, we coil up, kick over. As the legs come back, we begin to raise our hips. You'll want to squeeze both butt cheeks to try to eliminate the fold where your hips would normally fold as you sit down. Just as before, when you get more comfortable, you can speed up. But if you find that your movements are choppy or that your butt is slamming into the ground as you descend, then you'll want to go back and spend some time reworking the previous elements.